Jimenez is an influential person, and I'm going to tell you why. She's an influential person because she's a leader, for those who don't have a voice, a co-founder and manager director of United We Dream, and she represents immigrant youth in communities of color. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Cristina Jimenez. Cristina moved from Ecuador to Queens, New York when she was 13 years old. She struggled with the fear of deportation all her life. She had several experiences with poverty and abuse from police. Cristina's own inspiration came to her as a young adult when she started to speak about her own struggles and experiences. She couldn't work and didn't have support to go to college due to her undocumented status. In an interview by The Atlantic, Cristina states, "Many other people that I met at the time couldn't go to college, and I felt a deep sense of injustice about that. And so I started to get engaged." Cristina believes that being an undocumented immigrant allowed her to find her purpose in her life. She was later graduated from Queens College and got a master's in public administration. And public policy in Barak College. Under Cristina's leadership, United We Dream has grown significantly. The organization currently has 48 affiliations in 26 states and over 400,000 members. In 2017, Cristina was awarded with the MacArthur Foundation Fellowship, known as the Genius Grant. She was awarded because she was able to transform her struggle into a movement. Cristina states in the NBC interview, "Growing up undocumented, you live with fear of being deported. My hope is that this award inspires people to take a stand." So let me tell you a little bit about the organization Cristina co-founded. United We Dream is a nonprofit organization that aims to organize immigrant youth and help change immigrant policies. The organization was founded in 2008 and is the largest immigrant youth organization in the United States. Currently, immigration is the biggest problem in America. Due to Trump's administration, people have become fearful of immigrants and started to believe false misconceptions. Donald Trump stated in his president announcement speech on June 16, 2015, "When Mexico sends its people, they're not saying their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending people that have lots of problems. They're sending those problems with us. They bring drugs, they bring crime, and they're rapists." Thus, these claims made by Donald Trump had made many people skeptical of immigrants. On June 16, 2017, DACA was repealed. As a result, that leaves 700,000 immigrants unprotected from deportation. Cristina believes Trump administration is a clear plane of racist policymaking. Cristina believes anyone who's endorsing Trump's administration are endorsing his views that immigrants of color don't belong in America, and they would rather want to see people from Norway or Denmark. So what is Cristina's view for America? Cristina's view for America is a multiracial inclusion of all people, including immigrants, African Americans, and women, to live with full dignity. Furthermore, Cristina Jimenez is an influential person because she represents immigrants in communities of color. Immigrants want the same dreams people in America strive to create for themselves. Many immigrant families try to move from dangers within their hometown into a better, stable life. In the article, "When Deportation is a Death Sentence," tells the story of an undocumented immigrant named Laura, who was deported on June 9, 2009. She was driving home with her cousin when she was pulled over by a cop. The cop quickly called Border Patrol, and Laura revealed her status. Laura begged the police officer and told him, if she goes to Mexico, she will die. Laura's ex-boyfriend, Sergio, the father of her 2 sons, had physically abused her, and he was deported back to Mexico. In Mexico, Sergio joined a gang and was frequently texting Laura about death threats. Even though she protested, she was still sent back to Mexico. Before Laura crossed the international bridge back to Mexico, she stated to the border police, "You are sending me straight to the slaughterhouse." Later, Laura's body was found in her hometown in Mexico. There are many stories like Laura where immigrants seek asylum and no one helps them, and they are sent back to their countries to later die. According to the United Nations, since 2008, there has been a 5-fold increase in asylum seekers just from Central America's Northern Triangle, such as Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, where organized gangs are dominant. Cristina Jimenez currently started a program called the Summer of Dreams. In the program, they organize protests at the border and participate in rallies against family separation. So in the end, immigrants Immigrants founded America. America prides itself because it's founded by people who want freedom. In today's society, immigrants is now the biggest issue currently within America. People fear that immigrants will bring danger into America. Thus, Trump's administration wants to build a wall around the border of Mexico. That notion that immigrants are criminals and gang leaders needs to be abolished. Cristina Jimenez is an influential person within society because she's redirecting people's perspectives of immigrants and urging Congress to direct taxpayers' dollars towards things like healthcare and education. So, hatred rooted in immigrants is founded in arrogance. We need to remember in society what makes America special. America is unique because of the influx of cultures and religions. Immigrants are the foundation of the United States. Immigrants are the foundation which the United States was built from. Removing them will be detrimental to who we are as Americans. Thank you.